Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy Ray of Amy Ray Plans, and in today's video I'm here to share with you my completed spreads for the month of March. My dashboard or journaling page over here, we have these two are Erin Condren, Bubba Bear Studios, which is no longer open, KPL Plans, which is no longer open, Carlea Plans, Krissy Designs. The washi is Simply Gilded. These are all Erin Condren. Up top, we have Krissy Designs. This one, this one. This one. Oh, that's Krissy Designs too, I think. This one and this one. Oh, that's Krissy Designs too. Carlea Plans, these two. Once More with Love, the Coffee Monsters Co., Stick with the Plan Co., Caress Press. The pens are the Pilot Juice pens. If you have any recommendations for colorful pens on the Erin Condren paper for here, please let me know. And then we have my March monthly. Up top and on the sidebar is Erin Condren. I don't think anything else. Yeah, it's all Erin Condren. Washies are the Coffee Monsters Co. and Simply Gilded. We have Erin Condren labels. We've got Carlea Plans, Scribble Prints Co., Krissy Designs, let's see, Caress Press, Glitter Designs. I said Carlea Plans, right? Pink Diamond Planner Co., which is no longer open. Yeah, I think same shops as normal. And then my March, dashboard pages, I keep my reading stats in here. In March, I only read 4 books, but that's because I was watching a ton of college basketball. I read 1,398 pages. My genres were romance, young adult, and mystery, and my average rating was a 4.0. This one's Scribble Prints Co., Krissy Designs, Carlea Plans. These ones, 1, 2, 3, are Me and My Big Ideas. These 3 are Stick with the Plan Co., and these 2 are Krissy Designs. These are all Krissy Designs. These are mild liners, as are these. And then I keep track of the books I read, top 10 songs on Spotify, and then I only had top 9 artists on Spotify this month instead of 10. The first week is March 2nd through March 8th. I used Second Chapter, which was a mystery from Scribble Prints Co. I think it was last year's April mystery, so hopefully it'll be reformatted or put on the site soon because we're now in April. I just saw that she has new releases. This isn't included, so hopefully it'll be included in her next release. I really hope she brings it back. The foil I paired it with is a mixed metal of silver and sparkly hollow, also from Scribble Prints Co. And I pulled in this book-themed washi overlay from Scribble Prints Co. Monday, I had an appointment. I was tracking my laser therapy appointments, but then I decided not to track them anymore. So I think I tracked them for all of March. Yeah, so you'll see that, but that's why. But I've stopped tracking them in this planner. I track them in my A5 planner, which has my to-do lists and other stuff. So I had that appointment. I got Happy Mail. I had a YouTube binge. I did laundry and I had cat cuddles. Tuesday, I started a new book. I filmed. I did dishes. I was tired and I watched basketball. Yeah, college basketball or NBA. It could have been the Knicks. Wednesday, I had my laser therapy. I was reading, watched college basketball or NBA or both. Was watching Netflix. I think this was when I was watching The Recruit, which I did mention was one of my favorite. I mentioned it in my favorites video for Q1. Thursday, I had an appointment, but this wasn't my laser therapy. This was something else, I think, but I don't know what it was. I could say, hold on. I should always have my A5 planner out when I'm doing, or next to me when I'm doing these videos. March 5th, right? 5th? Oh, I had my OBGYN appointment. And then I did laundry, I filmed, I watched TV, I was tired, and I spent time with my mom. Friday, I had my laser therapy, I went to Target, went to Trader Joe's, I did some binge watching. Oh, this was when I was still watching The Recruit, I think. Spent time with my mom, watched basketball. Saturday, film my plan with me, planned. I made a purchase during Coffee Monsters Co. anniversary sale. I did laundry. My nephew won his championship game, 98-68. Was this their first championship game? Because they, let's see, hold on. I think, hold on a second. I think maybe, yeah. And then I watched basketball. Sunday, I slept in, I cleaned, I watched Met Spring Training, I watched basketball, I finished my book, and I cuddled with my cats. A lot of my scripts I like to mention in the beginning are from the same shops. So that's Scribble Prints Co., Plannahana, Caress Press, Magical Sticker Co., Carlea Plans, Linner Designs. I think that's it. Yeah. Let's see. It's all from the kit. Fox and Cactus. Letters to Apollo. Bubba Bear Studios, which is sadly no longer open. This is Bubba Bear too. She's like closed on a hiatus. She doesn't know if she's going to come back. I really hope she does. Krissy Planner, which is no longer open. Carlea Plans, Paper and Milk. Both of these, sadly, she's no longer open. Carlea Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co. Carlea Plans. Stick with the Plan Co. Once More with Love, Stick with the Plan Co. The Coffee Monsters Co. Paper and Milk. The Coffee Monsters Co. Not sure where this is from. Paper and Milk, Stick with the Plan Co. Stick with the Plan Co. Carlea Plans. The Coffee Monsters Co. Stick with the Plan Co. Carlea Plans. And then we have the week of March 9th through March 15th. This is an older kit. I think it's 2-3 years old at this point. This was a Caress Press mystery. Sadly, she doesn't do mysteries anymore. But this was like a lazy day, self-care type kit. I paired it with washi from Scribble Prints Co. and I used gold foil from Caress Press. Monday, I had my laser therapy appointment. Hold on, let me get caught up with this. Okay. I had my laser therapy appointment. I was tired. I had cat cuddles. I had pizza, and I watched Netflix. Tuesday, I slept in. I filmed. I was still tired even though I slept in. I had pasta for dinner, spent time with my mom, and we watched movies. Wednesday, I had my laser therapy appointment. I got Starbucks. I got groceries. I read. I had cat cuddles, and my nephew and his team won their next championship game, and this was the county championship. Thursday, I cleaned. I had a lazy day. I organized stickers. I had cat cuddles, and I watched basketball. Friday, I had my laser therapy appointment. I went to Target. I went to Trader Joe's. I got Happy Mail. I watched basketball. And then my nephew had his championship game, or his next championship game. Sadly, they lost this game only by a couple points. If they had won, they went into the next round of championships. They would have had to win 2 more games to go. They would have had to win this game and 2 more games, and then it would have been the state championship. Saturday, I had cat cuddles. I did laundry. I spent time with my mom. I watched Netflix. I had pizza, and I watched basketball. Sunday, this I think was the, I was watching the World Baseball Classic. Sunday, I slept in. I planned. I had a lazy day. I had cat cuddles. I watched basketball, and I watched the World Baseball Classic. And if you notice, I didn't mark in pain this week because the laser therapy treatments are starting to help. So my hip's been a little bit better, or kind of like a lot better, but I'm still having a lot of pain due to my RA, but I don't always mark that. Carlea Plans, Scribble Prints Co. Scribble Prints Co. Caress Press. That's from the foil bundle. Grin and Bear It plans. Carlea plans. Scribble Prints Co. Stick with the Plan Co. Both of these. Carlea plans. Scribble Prints Co. Carlea plans. Once More with Love. Coffee Monsters Co. Magical Sticker Co. Oh, I said I wasn't going to mention the same shops. Paper and Milk, Krissy Designs. That's Krissy Designs as well. Scribble Prints Co. Carlea plans. Oh, wait, no. This one's Scribble Prints Co. Let's see. Once More with Love. Grin and Bear It plans. Fox and Cactus. Stick with the Plan Co. These are new to my collection. They're so cute. Scribble Prints Co. Carlea plans. And then we have the week of St. Patrick's Day. This was March 16th through March 22nd. I love this spread so much. This was Lucky from, I think, Dinda's Palettes. And I used the kit from Cafe with Anna. I paired it with like a, it was like a shattered gold from Scribble Prints Co. But I realized I didn't have a ton of that. So I also pulled in Champagne Lights. Not on like this foil, like not the underlays, full boxes. Just on those scripts I pulled in, the scripts and icons I pulled in some Champagne Lights. So see, like these are the Sparkly Hollow or like the Shattered Star or something like that. And then like this is like Champagne Lights. Monday, I marked Coffee Monday. I cleaned. I had cat cuddles. I watched movies. Tuesday, it was St. Patrick's Day. I meal prepped and I made the unstuffed peppers. So I also did dishes. I had cat cuddles. I read and I watched baseball. Wednesday, I had my laser therapy appointment. I got Starbucks. I got Happy Mail. I filmed. I binged watch. And I spent time with my mom. Thursday, I had my laser therapy appointment here. Or no, I had lab work, I had my infusion, and I had an ultrasound. I read, I was tired, and I watched college basketball. This was the 4 days of, like, the college basketball, like, all day. So I stayed up late, and I watched college basketball pretty much all day. Friday was my nephew's birthday. It was the first day of spring. I had my laser therapy appointment. I went to Target and Trader Joe's. I got crumble. I had cat cuddles and watching college basketball. Friday, I had Happy Mail. I was tired. I had a YouTube binge. I organized stickers. I had cat cuddles. I had a lazy day and watched college basketball. Sunday, I slept in. I planned, watched college basketball, had a lazy day, washed clothes, and was up late. Krissy Designs, Kinsey's Creations, which is no longer open. Fox and Cactus, Carlea plans, Stick with the Plan Co. Caress Press, Stick with the Plan Co. Both of these. Carlea plans, Paper and Milk, both of these. Carlea plans, Once More with Love. Carlea plans, Once More with Love. Krissy Designs, Grin and Bear It plans, Scribble Prints Co. Paper and Milk. Scribble Prints Co. Plan of Hannah, Krissy Designs, both of these actually. Bubba Bear Studios, Once More with Love, Wild Summer Designs. I'm not sure if she's open anymore. Paper and Milk, Bubba Bear Studios, Fox and Cactus, Wild Summer Designs, Grin and Bear plans, both of these. And then we have the week of March 23rd through March 29th. I used this 90s throwback themed kit from Pink Diamond Planner Co., which is sadly no longer open. Monday, I had my laser therapy appointment. I had 23rd. What was the 23rd? Oh, I had to follow up with my OBGYN. I got crumble. I was tired. I watched TV. I spent time with my mom. We watched TV. Tuesday, I slept in. I had a YouTube binge. I filmed. I read, and I spent time with my mom. Wednesday, I had my laser therapy appointment. I cleaned. I filmed. I bought 2 books on Barnes & Noble. There was like a, you got 25% off pre-orders. So I pre-ordered the newest, or the novel coming out from Carly Fortune and Alex Finley. We had pizza for dinner. I had cat cuddles and I watched TV. Thursday, I had my 6-month follow-up, like, checkup with my primary care doctor. I got Starbucks. It was the opening day for the Mets. I had a lazy day, and I watched college basketball. Friday, I had my laser therapy. I went to Trader Joe's. I planned. I was tired. I had cat cuddles. I had a lazy day, and I watched college basketball. Saturday, I had a lazy day. I watched the Mets game. I had cat cuddles. I got Happy Mail. I placed an order with Scribble Prints Co. and I watched college basketball. Sunday, I went to Kroger. I got Starbucks. I had a lazy day. I had cat cuddles. I watched college basketball, and I cleaned. I didn't watch the Mets game because it was on the same time as college basketball. But I kept up with it on my phone. Actually, I watched some of it on my phone because I pay for the MLB TV package. And lately, I've been able to, like, if I'm watching college basketball, I could watch the Mets game on my phone, which is cool. Once More with Love. I wasn't sick. I just thought that was a cute sticker to market. Scribble Prints Co., Carlea Plans, Stick with the Plan Co., Carlea Plans. That's from these are all from the kit. Bubba Bear Studios, Caress Press, Paper and Milk, Once More with Love, Carlea Plans, Scribble Prints Co., Stick with the Plan Co., that's from the kit, Grin and Barrett Plans, Krissy and Designs, Stick with the Plan Co., Grin and Barrett Plans, Scribble Prints Co., Carlea Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co., The Coffee Monsters Co., Once More with Love, that's Once More with Love as well, Carlea Plans, Stick with the Plan Co., Carlea Plans, Once More with Love. These are Fox and Cactus, and this is Stick with the Plan Co. And those are all my spreads for the month of March. I really do love how they all came out. So far this year, I think there was just one spread that I didn't really like that much. But otherwise, I've loved all the spreads I've done. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. And I'll see you in my next video, which will be a Plan With Me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, everyone.